Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine, and I'm so happy you're here. You're taking time to watch one of my videos, and I truly appreciate that. Today, I want to create a tutorial showing you how I did these two candle holders. They're so affordable. I got these items from the Dollar Tree, and it was so easy to make. The lanterns you see in the center, that was also made from Dollar Tree, but I'm going to do that in another video because the purpose was a little bit different, but I actually wanted to show you how it could come together just getting items from the Dollar Tree. I love the holidays, and it's so special when you actually make your own items from the Dollar Tree, giving it that glam look and putting those touches, those special touches, whatever the colors you want to decorate for your house for the holidays. So let's get started with this tutorial. And like I mentioned, that lantern, it was one that I'm gonna share a video. I actually wanted to put that in my room since I love the Paris theme, but I wanted to show you how you could use that same lantern and created it for the holidays. So let's get started with the tutorial. This is a pretty easy project to do. This is for the list. I forgot to include a picture of all the items I did get, but here is the list, and I'm also going to provide it in the description box. What you will need is, the first thing you do see is two glass cylinder base. That's 9-inch, I believe, the one that you see in the video. Two glass taper candle holders. That's going to give it a little bit more height. Two LED tea light candles that come two in a pack. A diamond wrap ribbon, glue, brush, and an E6000. So we're gonna start with the cylinder. This is a very easy project to do. All you have to do is use glue, but if you have Mod Podge, you could do that as well. I just try to control the glue I'm gonna use since I'm gonna do this in layers and coats, and I don't want the glue to dry in the containers. I just use them. I just start putting little by little. I'm going to start with the brush, creating strokes, or more like just lines up and down. And then I'm going to use the mesh, the ribbon that I already had cut. I believe I left 3 rows. And with that mesh, I'm going to check the size to make sure that I am going to glue up to that area, or apply the glue to that area. And where I'm going to put the mesh, I'm just going to leave it blank. But you could just put glue in the whole vase if you prefer. So now I'm just trying to do a thick layer of the glue. I noticed the thicker the layer is, the less coats you will have to apply. So I just try to use a thick coat, and I just continue going up and down. And then once I finish, I check throughout the cylinder to make sure that if I see any gaps, then I just apply another coat in there, and I just try to make sure that it blends nicely. I let this dry. It does take a little bit, about 20 minutes or so to dry. Once I do one coat, then I go to the next cylinder. It's up to you how many you want to do. So in this case, I only did 2. So I just did 2 cylinders. I applied one coat. I let it dry. Once it was drying, I'm going to show you exactly what I did. Just make sure that you continue with that line all across. That way you are have the right amount frosted, because you do want to go with that frosted look. Here you will see the base was completely dried, and it does have this nice frosted effect just with one layer, but I still wanted to have a little bit more frosted look, at least a thicker look. So now what I'm doing is applying another thick layer of the glue on top of that layer that had dried. And I really like the look that it's giving me, and I love that if you do the strokes, or at least going up and down, once it dries, it's just going to give it that seamless frosted look. So once I continue doing the same technique, this is just doing a second coat. If you like, you could do another coat, but I left it here. I felt like with 2 coats was enough. So now while that is drying, these are the candlesticks that I mentioned of the list. So I applied the base right on top of it as it's drying, and now I'm using that ribbon, and I am checking to see how many lines do I need, how many rows, because I want to start gluing that area while the glue on the base is drying. So since I had another candlestick, I tried to make sure that it does fit correctly. I measured it. from the rows that I used and how many I needed to glue. So once I turn on the glue, it will be ready for me. So now I'm just doing measuring, and this part didn't show too much in the video, but that's exactly what I did. And now I'm measuring in the rest of the ribbons that I do have to cut them precisely, so then it will be ready for me to glue. And here in the video you will see that I put down the base and I glued the ribbon. As you can see, it was 4 rows on each that was perfectly aligned. And now I'm going to glue the ribbon, the mesh, the diamond around the base, since the base, at least on the border, already has dry. But on this step, if you want to continue creating a darker frosted look, you could just do another coat of the glue on that base to give it the desire that you would like. But I felt like 2 was enough. So now what I'm going to do is glue the diamond mesh around the border as well. And we're almost finished with this project. Like I showed you, it was very easy to do. And you could leave it like this. You could just put a candle inside. You could just put some ornaments in as well, especially anything that has glitter. You could have added glitter to the glue if you like. So there's so many creative ways, but I really wanted to use this base for other projects, so that's why I kind of like kept it more neutral, so I could use it in the future. So now that I'm gluing the border, I'm also getting ready to glue the candlesticks, and I'm going to put the E6000 around the rim of the candlesticks right on the top, and then I'm going to apply the base right on top, and I let that sit for a few hours because I really wanted that to hold and to glue in place. I then searched for some templates or any pictures that were really dark. I really wanted that to come through, and I wanted to find pictures that scream holiday or the Christmas. So I selected a Christmas tree that was all in black, and I printed that paper and I just cut it. And I felt like this reindeer was so cute, this deer. So what I did was I took that picture, I printed that, as you can see it was black, and I cut it all around, and then I just put tape. The reason why I put tape is because I want to change that throughout the season. And I think this is a perfect time to have a frosted look and just give it that holiday touch. I also put those LED lights in the back, and then you was able to see the pictures at night. Also, I wanted to show you a picture why I wanted to have this frosted look, because I also did this for my room with the Paris theme, and this is how it looks like, all frosted, with the picture of the Eiffel Tower. I really love this idea. I'm really liking the frosted look, and you could just add any image you would like. So I hope you like this video. Sorry that certain things didn't record as I would have liked to, but as you can see, it was very easy to do, so affordable and perfect for the holiday. So I would really appreciate your support, giving it a like, so that way I have an idea you guys like this idea. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much for watching, for your time, and until the next video. Bye.